Welcome to another episode of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Monday, September 1st, 2014, and happy Labor Day. And on today's show, North American Championship results are in, Rusty Jeffers snags first pro win, Jason Hull looking freakier than ever, Rich Piana back in the ring, and the Nick Fury of bodybuilding gets the job done. All that and much, much more only on Muscle in the Morning. The IFBB North American Championships took place over the weekend, and the show brought in over 1,200 competitors from multiple countries, featuring deep lineups in all divisions, from bodybuilding to physique to figure fitness and bikini. Congratulations to all the winners and new IFBB Pro Card recipients. In the men's bodybuilding division, New Jersey's Eric Ramirez won the heavyweight and overall. He brought the most ripped physique in the entire show, validating the well-known secret that conditioning wins contests. Snagging the second pro card was super heavyweight champ Dusty Hanshaw, who displayed a bigger, fuller, and leaner look than when we last saw him at the NPC USA in July. Check out Tad the Diet Coach's post-contest interview with Hanshaw following the win, and be sure to listen to tonight's Heavy Muscle Radio Show for a more in-depth look into what makes Hanshaw tick. And to see all results and contest photos, log on to rxmuscle.com. Held one day prior to the North American Championships, the IFBB Pittsburgh Pro Masters, open to only IFBB pros that qualified at Masters events, was held for the first time ever. Winning the men's 40 and over title was Brad Davis, who outsized and outconditioned the rest of the field. The men's 50 and over title was cinched by a familiar face to bodybuilding fans, Rusty Jeffers. After earning his pro card at the 2004 NPC Masters Nationals, Jeffers finally brought home his first well-deserved win as an IFBB pro. When asked how it felt to finally snag a pro win after battling it out on stage for so many years, Jeffers was rather calm in his response. Quote, "It feels great. It's been a long time coming." Greg Krause snagged the 60 and over, and Bud Woodruff outlived his competition and deservedly took home the 70 and over. Jason Hull is looking big and freaky as ever after posting a new photo that shows him showcasing a very impressive bicep shot. The 2010 NPC USA overall champ has the shape, structure, and size to stand next to anyone in the sport. But since that victory at the USA, we haven't seen Hull be able to bring in the necessary level of conditioning to be a serious threat to win a pro show. Hull's last outing was a disappointing 12th place at the Tampa Pro. By the look of these photos, though, if Hull gets the itch to compete again and decides to bring his all-time best, look out. He's very dangerous. Rich Piana strapped on the gloves and headgear and stepped into the ring for a sparring session with his brother. This is Piana's first appearance in a fighting ring since tearing his patella tendon during a TV appearance in South America last year. The accident sidelined Piana for several months. Lately, Mr. 5% has been spotted looking absolutely enormous and has announced that he plans to pack on another 10 pounds before heading to the Olympia, which is just under 3 weeks from today. Love it, kill it. This past weekend in Pittsburgh, PA, the Nick Fury of the bodybuilding world, J.M. Mannion, also known as the Pit Boss, cracked the whip and kept the photographer corps in tip-top shape, ensuring they would be able to shoot all 1,200 plus competitors spread over 3 days. Mannion drove them from 8 a.m. to 12 midnight, the way the Egyptian kings of yesteryear pushed the slave workers to build the indomitable Great Pyramids. For the best in this past weekend's North American and Pittsburgh Masters Pro Contest coverage, check out rxmuscle.com and npcnewsonline.com for interviews, contest photos, and paparazzi pics. And finally, George Farah is mad at Muscle in the Morning and yours truly for reposting up his self-congratulatory videos that he uploads daily to his Instagram account. Evidently, he doesn't like that we carefully scrutinize them for accuracy, something I'd like to think I have a very good knack for. Well, let me say for the record, sorry George if I offended you, but here's a great quote that helps me to get through my day without worrying what the rest of the world is saying about me. What you think of me is none of my business. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. And for full quotes and Muscle in the Morning bonus features, join Muscle in the Morning's official Facebook page. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And remember to follow us on Twitter and Facebook.